About 10 years ago, my friend Ziggy, well, I used to call him my friend, sold me this box of parts, several boxes of parts. He says it's an old Indian. 21 power plus, he says. I said, well, that's very interesting. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You got a manual, instruction book, how to put it together? No. You won't find one. Okay. Did find a parts book. Great. They got 4 pictures in it. About 12 parts. It doesn't tell you much. I got a little book about it. Ziggy has a history on the bike. It says in 1921, Pop Boots came back from World War I. He bought this bike from the Indian dealer in Winnipeg at the time, and with a sidecar. Of course, Ziggy didn't have a sidecar. I didn't buy the sidecar. That's a mistake, yeah. And I have a picture here in 1927 of Pop Boots and his daughter on the Indian sidecar. It's behind a house on Warsaw Avenue and Crescentwood. This is the original picture of the bike. And I kept the bike for a number of years. 8 years, I started acquiring parts for it and learning something about the bike and how to put it together. Just really just put it together. Something's wrong a few times. And I'll pass this around and you have a look at it. I took all the chrome plating down to the House of Silver. He says, well, just leave it with me. I says, well, just replate it all. You know, it's 80-some years old. And I come back and he says, no, I didn't plate it. I just polished it. It'll look real good. Some of it is still a little few marks on it, little scratches. But it's original chrome plating from 1921. Well, not chrome, I should say, chrome nickel plating. It was all nickel plating from 1921. And then I proceeded to spend a lot more money. Had to acquire bolts and nickel plate them. Put all of it together with ordinary common American bolts. Then I got the proper bolts, proper length, had them plated, put the bike together. Stubbington painted it all. I don't think he's here tonight, is he?
No, he's not.
Jerry did all the painting for me. There's a number of other people. John, we had to turn up some parts. We had to repair some parts. We had to make some parts. And then Ziggy says, well, you know, the sidecar, the original sidecar for the bike. I said, where is it? He says, well, Doc has it up in Swan River, Thompson. I says, well, let's find out if he wants to sell it. We've got to put the sidecar back with the bike. They were sold together new. So it's an original Princess sidecar from 1921. And so drove up Swan River, purchased the bike off Doc. Wasn't free.
He's a doctor.
I think I paid more than Ziggy got for it. Yeah. Ziggy sold it cheap, yeah. So I got it back, and Stubbington repaired the sidecar, and pass the book around and show some of the original pictures of it, and over the last 2 years, I spent putting it together, taking it apart, put it together, take it apart, put it together, several times till we get it right, and because we didn't know how it went together. There's several times I got it together and no, that's not right. So put it back together. Then I had to search all over the world for parts. I got the sidecar and I got the frame. I bought the springs for the sidecar, bought them in England. Cost me more to ship them than it did to buy them. The sidecar attachment parts. I had no attachment parts for the sidecar to the bike. And John and I were in England and contacted a guy in England. We didn't find any sidecar parts there. We saw another 21 in the Sammy Miller Museum in England. Found out some good ideas, took a lot of pictures, how to put it together. Surprising. Then I contacted a fellow in Ontario, Ziggy Kapinski. No, I don't have any sidecar connections. and he gave me another fellow's name in Pennsylvania. So I called him. I bought all the sidecar connections he had. I'm short come this summer. What was it, like May or June? I'm still short one part to attach the sidecar. The final straw. I can't find the part. I got a picture of it. Over coffee one night after the meeting, I showed Ross. I said, I need this part. Where can I find one? He says, let me go home. He phones me back. He says, no, I don't have one. Got 3 though. Just down the bloody road. I'm all over the world. I'm in Australia, and I'm in checking in England, Pennsylvania, Ontario, and Texas. Can't find him anyplace. No, he's got one down there. He's got 3 down the road. So, I mean, that was the best price I got on a sidecar part too. So, future consideration.
That's right.
So, finally got all those. Got the nickel plating in the House of Silver. Now called the House of Gold because of my donations. I first had it out at the rally, and I must have had it out at the show about an hour and a half before it got an inch of rain on it. But it didn't hurt it. I guess it was made to rain on. So that's all I can tell you about it. Pop Boots owned the bike and a sidecar, used it probably daily as his main transportation, hauled his electrical tools to work in it, took his family on the weekends until about 1948, until they couldn't buy tires anymore and couldn't get the Model 8 pistons to fit anymore. And it was taken off the road. Ziggy bought it from the chap had bought it.
We bought it from
The owner of Chariot
Gateway
Cycle.
Cycle,
Gateway
Bob the
Cycle.
mechanic.
Brian Hook.
Yeah,
The Gateway
that.
Cycle had bought it off Pop Boots.
Yeah, he bought
Yeah.
that, and one of his friends took it all apart, and that's why it was all
It
apart.
was apart since the early 50s until I put it back together again. So, besides Pop Boots, no other owner has ever ridden a bike.
No,
It hasn't run since the early 50s. So, we did have it running a couple weeks ago for about 30 seconds.
5 seconds. From the
Yeah.
fish man, he's speaking again.
Yeah. 30 seconds, yeah. We had it run about 30 seconds. But we had a few fuel leaks and oil leaks, so got to chase those down. And got to chase the tank out a bit. And but otherwise, yeah, I expect to have it running soon. It's just to read the manual is a real production just to get it running. You know.
Yeah.
But anything else? Let me know.
Thank you, David. All right.